Alice Cooper's 1991 release, Hey Stupid, didn't quite scale the heights of his previous release, Trash, but it still garnered 3 singles, Hey Stupid, Love's a Loaded Gun, and Feed My Frankenstein, with a 4th single, Burning Our Bed, released in Europe. But was there a better choice? Absolutely, and that goes to the simply brilliant Wind Up Toy.
Mommy couldn't stand living with a wind-up toy.
From its brilliant chorus, twisted musical arrangement, Cooper's excellent characterization and delivery, and a radio-ready sound, this song could have scaled the charts. Special mention also has to go to the epic Might As Well Been on Mars, which are one of the album's standout tracks. Hey Stupid might not have been as big as its predecessor, but with a different single choice, it might have been a totally different story altogether. What do you think? Heart's 1985 self-titled album heralded a return to the top of the charts for the band, with 4 top 10 hits including What About Love, Never, Nothing at All, and the mega smash hit These Dreams. There was also a 5th single called If Looks Could Kill, but was there a 6th single? I reckon there may have been, and the song is All Eyes.
Look at me, you're all eyes.
With a slightly more commercial sound and an uplifting major key chorus, All Eyes had everything that the charts was wanting at the time. It was also co-written by Holly Knight, who wrote for Aerosmith, Tina Turner, Pat Benatar, Bon Jovi, Kiss, Lou Gramm, and many, many more. All Eyes ticks a lot of boxes for a single. Plus, it just rocks. What do you think? The single choices from Noiseworks' 3rd album, Love vs. Money, were interesting. The first 2, Freedom and Miles, didn't quite hit the mark, but the 3rd, Hot Chili Woman, was a top 10 hit, with R.I.P. Millie making it to number 26. There was also that cover of the Sly Stones' Take You Higher. But I have to say, there is an absolute killer song that deserved a shot at being a single, and that's Day Will Come. It harks back to their mid-80s sound with a killer melody, simple arrangement, and a cracker sing-along chorus. This is a song so good that it's on their Essential Hits collection, and deservedly so. So, what do you think? Michael Bolton's Soul Provider contained 5 singles, 4 of them being top 10 hits, including How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, the perfect piece of pop rock in How Can We Be Lovers, and the soaring emotional ballad When I'm Back on My Feet Again. But was there another single tucked away on the album? You bet, and it's called It's Only My Heart.
It's only my heart breaking inside me. It's only love, that's all it is.
Another piece of pop perfection, It's Only My Heart has Bolton at his best, and the chorus is the perfect launchpad for his golden voice. Look, I could have chosen You Wouldn't Know Love, but for me, Cher's version is better. So I'm handing the spot to It's Only My Heart. What do you think? When Vixen burst onto the hard rock scene with their debut album, they announced that they could easily mix it up with the big boys. Touted as the female Bon Jovi, they soon set themselves apart with singles like Edge of a Broken Heart, Crying, and Love Made Me. But was there a 4th song on that debut that deserved the spot as a single? Sure was, and that song is called One Night Alone. From the rolling drums of the verse, Gardner's growling delivery, an insanely catchy chorus, and a very tasty guitar solo, it ticked every box that a hard rock audience could have wanted. Yep, Vixen's debut was chock full of great tracks, and with just a little more luck, a 4th single would have easily taken a spot in the charts. What do you think? After a successful first album, Till Tuesday's 2nd release, Welcome Home, couldn't quite find the same success. Sure, What About Love had a little chart success, and the better single, Coming Up Close, managed to get to number 59, but that was it. However, do I think that there was a 3rd single on the album? Certainly I do, and it is called No One Is Watching You Now.
I know
This lilting 6/8 feel song is just beautiful. It's uncomplicated, heartfelt, and Amy Mann's vocals are just stunning. No One Is Watching You Now is haunting and heartbreaking and deserved a shot at chart success. Till Tuesday may not have got their full time in the sun, but they definitely deserved a little bit more. What do you think? Great White's Twice Shy spawned 3 singles: House of Broken Love, The Angel Song, and of course the smash hit Once Bitten Twice Shy. Plus, there was a promo single for Mr. Bone. But if there was another single to rock the charts, I would have to definitely go for Highway Nights.
Highway nights, red tail lights, to this eagle I belong.
Highway Nights motors along, excuse the pun, with its double kick drum intro, driving bass, bluesy guitar work, and Jack Russell's heartfelt delivery. This song just rocks. Sure, it may have needed a single edit, it runs for 6 minutes on the album, but it is a surefire hit in the making. What do you think? Meatloaf's mid-80s release Bad Attitude was able to find a little chart action, particularly with Modern Girl making the top 40 in various countries. There were also 3 other singles released as well, including Nowhere Fast, Piece of the Action, and Surf's Up. But was there another single tucked away on the album? Well, if you know how these shorts go, I pretty much say yes. But for Meatloaf's Bad Attitude, I don't think there is. I think they got the singles right. Look, if I had to choose, I'd probably go a little left of centre with Sailor to the Siren. Its moody tone really feels different from the rest of the album, and I think that's what sets it apart. Look, you could argue for the title track or concert favourite Jumpin' the Gun, but they're great album tracks and not really singles. The album Bad Attitude definitely deserves a revisit. But is there another single? I don't know. What do you think? Dokken's Under Lock and Key cemented the band's place as a force to be reckoned with singles like The Hunter, the brilliant In My Dreams, and the excellent It's Not Love. It's almost a perfect album. But was there another single in the mix? Damn right there is, and it's called Unchain the Night. With an ominous intro, Don Dokken's clean butt-cutting vocals, George Lynch's powerhouse guitar work, and an absolutely rock-solid rhythm section, Unchain the Night is a monster of a track. Plus, the chorus is one of Dokken's best. It really should have been a single, and I wonder why it wasn't. What do you think? Tiffany's first album spawned a total of 5 singles: Danny, the massive hit of I Think We're Alone Now, the number 1 Could Have Been, and then the top 10 charting I Saw Him Standing There, plus the final single of Feelings of Forever. But was there another single on that album? Probably not. Look, if I had to choose one, however, I think it would be the mid-tempo opening song, Should Have Been Me. It's a sweet song about teenage romance with just a hint of country to it, but I don't think it's quite strong enough to be a single. However, you've got to give Tiffany props. Her first release was massive, and she proved that she could sing in almost any genre of popular music. What do you think? Toketo's Don't Come Easy was an album that arrived just a little too late and deserved much more respect. It's a cracker of a release, with 3 singles coming from it: Wings, Forever Young, and Seasons. But there is one song that deserved to be a single, and there is no doubt about it. The song is called Standing Alone. My God, what a song. It's the cry of a heart with deep lyrics, passionate delivery, and a sound that starts off as intimate before exploding out of your speakers. It's a journey and one of the best ballads of the era. The fact that it was re-recorded for their second album and then released as a single, sadly too late, is testament to what should and could have been. I cannot speak highly enough of Standing Alone, and it deserved its time in the spotlight. What do you think? Men at Work's Business as Usual was a world-conquering album. Its 3 singles were all top 10s, including Who Can It Be Now, Be Good Johnny, and of course the classic Down Under. But on such a massive album, was there another single? Well, without a doubt. And for me, that honour goes to I can see it in your eyes.
I can see it in your eyes. You keep staring at the floor.
A pristine slice of pop, I Can See It in Your Eyes showcases the more new wave side of the band, while keeping their keen sense of melody and musicianship. The lyrical story is revealing and poetic, and the chorus draws you in like a lover. With an album as big as Business as Usual, a fourth single was definitely warranted. What do you think? Alias's first album is a collect of choice hard rock cuts, and you'd expect it with a band being made up of the members of Heart and Sheriff. Obviously, you've got the smash More Than Words Can Say, but it was backed up with singles like Waiting for Love, Haunted Heart, radio single The Power, and Japanese single True Emotion. But was there another potential single in the mix? Totally, and it's called One More Chance.
All I'm asking for is one more chance. Have pity on a dying man.
For my money, One More Chance is stronger than True Emotion, has revealing lyrics and an absolute killer chorus. It's a song that has an immediacy and shows more of the rock side of the band. One More Chance is a slice of classy songwriting and deserved a shot at being a single, maybe even ahead of other single releases. What do you think? Hey Man, the fourth album by Mr. Big, definitely went pretty much unnoticed outside of Japan, even though several singles were released, including Going Where the Wind Blows, Take Cover, and Dancing Right Into the Flame. But was there another single that was worthy of a chance? Sure was, and that's called Trapped in Toyland.
Sycophants, associates, and pressmen read the upper hand. Trapped in Toyland.
With the music scene being a little bit darker and more alternative, this song would have been perfect to announce Mr. Big's return to the charts. From the moody piano opening, the Zeppelin-esque riffs, and the grittier delivery, layered harmonies, and brilliant guitar solo, Trapped in Toyland is a powerful statement of relevancy. And for me, it ranks as one of Mr. Big's best songs of all time. What do you think? Simple Plan's fourth album, Get Your Heart On, signalled a return to their pop-punk sound, with hits like Jet Lag, Can't Keep My Hands Off You, and Summer Paradise. But even with a total of 4 tracks released, is there another single from that album? You bet there is. And my suggestion goes to the awesome You Suck at Love. This is everything a great Simple Plan song is known for. Killer hooks, heartfelt and angst-filled lyrics, a good dose of tongue-in-cheek humour, a fantastic sing-along chorus that refuses to let you go, and an incredibly punchy arrangement. You Suck at Love is an ode to the one you think you want, but then you find out that they are, in Simple Plan's own words, good at hooking up, but they suck at love. It's a killer track and deserved to be a single. What do you think? Skid Row's debut album was a declaration of grit, power, and barely contained aggression. With 3 hit singles in Youth Gone Wild, I Remember You, and 18 in Life, Skid Row announced themselves as a force to be reckoned with and not to be ignored. But there was definitely room for a 4th single, and while I know many of you may agree with this choice, my vote goes to Can't Stand the Heartache.
Can't stand the heartache. So please, red, red rose.
This song is so catchy yet powerful at the same time. The sound is massive, and the chorus is an earworm that burrows deep into your head. Yes, it's commercial, and yes, it's more melodic than aggressive, but you know what? It's still a great song, and for my part, it deserved a shot as a single. What do you think? Slaughter's third album, Fear No Evil, only had 2 single releases from it, Searching and the Japanese EP of Hard Times, so there's definitely room for another single in the mix. What would I choose? Well, my vote goes to Get Used to It.
Get used to it. You gotta live out of control.
Flying in the face of changing times, Get Used to It is a middle finger statement from a band that hard rock is here to stay, and, well, you better get used to it. It's got everything that the genre was known for. Killer riffs, a serious strut from the band, blazing solos, gang vocals, and Mark Slaughter's signature yelp. This is fist in the air, scream it out stuff, and deserved a shot as a single purely based on its effort to push back against the grunge movement. What do you think?